Good morning, FlossTube. It's Elisa here. I have a couple of things to share. I just got back from the post office picking up a package, and it is, I wanted to open all the goodies here on, so you can see the box next to me. This package was from a Secret Stitcher exchange that was done through Cross Stitch Finish Line and organized by Chandra. I'm sure everyone knows Chandra. So yeah, I'm really excited. There's lots of nice nifty things, so we're just going to start. A lovely card to begin with. I don't know who this person is. It says, "The Santa hopes the other ones are kind to you during the holiday season and all through the year. P.S. Hope the candle makes it. I had to remove the top to get it in the box." Cute little card. The first thing that wasn't wrapped that I saw was this lovely little kit. A little Christmas scene with a doggy and a kitty, which is cool because I have both a doggy and a kitty. Very, very cute little chart. Love it. The next thing I'm going to open is this very interestingly wrapped package here. A little bit of origami. I love these little gummy stickers. Open it up. Needle minders! 2 wonderful needle minders. Look at this. An owl. A colorful rainbowy owl. So cute. And a really nifty little octopus. It's so sweet. That's actually very cute. I love it. Thank you so much. What am I going to open next? Oh, I had they sent these lovely Hershey Kisses. Yum, yum, yum. Love it. Definitely keep those. Put those under the tree, maybe. This is the candle that she referenced, and it is massive. And smells, what does it smell? Spiced holiday magic. Yum! Yeah, it looks like it's here in one piece. Nice little piece of fabric. Oh, that smells good. It's like cinnamon and spice and cider. Mmm, yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, look! There's a pattern on it. Oh, candles. Mmm, it smells so good. Where's that top? I saw it here. In the box somewhere. Maybe I put it somewhere else. Anyway, yummy. Definitely will be burning that for all the lovely smells. Next one. Oh, Q-snap! Awesome sauce! I need more Q-snaps. 11 by 11. That's actually perfect. I needed more Q-snaps. For sure. My 11 by 11 Michaels brand Q-snap that I have right now with the clips have been threatening to break, so I'm really glad to get this. Very cool. What next? Let's open this. It feels suspiciously like a picture frame. What could it be? What could it be? So pretty. Oh, this is so cute. Look. It says women are like tea leaves. You don't know their strength until they're in hot water. Oh, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh, isn't that wonderful? I didn't even think I would get something done. That's awesome. I'm gonna hang that up for sure. Oh my god. Isn't it cool? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let's open this one next. Oh, a nice little one. I love this. Look, they're sparkly stickers holding all the paper in place. It's so cute. What is this? Oh! That's neat. Craft strand separator. Patent pending. Interesting. Oh! That's neat! It's basically... Here, I'm going to read it. This rustic heart puffin. And it has a dog and a cat on it again for my dog and cat. That's awesome. It's embellished with beautiful handmade works of art. These lovely adornments are fashioned of copper, brass, nickel by local artisans in a small village in Thailand, where project proceeds contribute to the health, education, and welfare of the community. That's really cool. Cut the desired length of floss, attach clip to one end of the floss, as shown. Rest the separator on your lap or floor, depending on the length of floss. Separate the desired number of strands at the other end. Rest the strands to separate in one hand and the remaining strands in the other. Lift both hands evenly until the puffin is suspended. Slowly separate your hands until the strands are separated all the way down to the clip. Oh, that's neat! That's a really clever idea. Oh, I've never seen one of those before. That's very, very, very neat. So cool. Awesome. Always love a new stitching toy. Let's open this one next. Another sparkly sticker. I'm excited! I've been eyeing this kit for a while. Oh my god, I've seen this stitched up. It looks so good. I know, I'm keeping you guys in suspense. Ta-da! It's the Victorian house. I love this kit. I've been wanting this kit forever. That's so cool. Yep. I am super stoked. Oh my god, I love this kit. Oh, this is crazy. This is awesome. I love it. Oh, I've never had one of these dimension kits before. It's interesting. Yay! So happy. So much stuff. I can't believe it. I got freaking spoiled. Oh, there's the top to the candle. Everything right. Smells so good. One little thing left in this little box. Let's open it up. And it's little caramel Santas. I love caramel. Oh, these are awesome. A whole box of caramel Santas. Oh, I dropped one. I'll have to eat it now, I guess. Thank you, Santa. This is amazing. This is really great. Thank you so much. I will definitely go on to Elfster and post a picture of all this stuff. I can't believe it. I was spoiled rotten. I love it. I love it. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. Wow. I'm kind of verklempt. I'm just like, that's really good. I'm completely overwhelmed. They went above and beyond, like insanely above and beyond. Cute. More needle minders. No one, everyone can always use more needle minders. Yeah, I can't wait. Not that I, can start it anytime soon, but yeah, I freaking love this pattern. I wonder if it would be worth it to get an even weave to do this on. Maybe not. Oh, it's gonna look so good. Can't wait. This, I'm gonna need to find a special place for it. I'll probably put it right here. Oh, that works. That works. That's where I'll put it. That's where I'll put it. Not right now. I have to find something to hang it on with. So cute. Did you see this? That is so cute. Let me see. Let me take it out and show you guys. It's neat. Neato-kino. Stuck onto the card. Of course it is. Ooh. It's quite hefty. Come on. There we go. That part. And very gently, because it's only a little clasp holding it together. Isn't that neat? So you put it on the end of your floss, and then you hold the ends of the floss, and you pull down, so it has weight on it. Oh, that's clever. So clever. I love the little doggy and the kitty. Love it. There. Well, Secret Stitcher, you amaze me. Yeah, that's all I can say. Awesome. I can't believe you went through all this trouble. It's insane. Q-snaps. Always use more Q-snaps. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Secret Stitcher. Thank you. I hope you see this. Oh, and this one I keep forgetting, but the little design. I love it. It's so cute. So cute. What is this on? 18 count Ada. So cute. Little Santa. Look, there's like a little Santa in the window, and the dog and the cat are looking at it. They're so sweet. I need to get rid of all this paper. So yeah. Merry Christmas to me. I've been spoiled. So yeah, that was really fun. I've never done that kind of reveal before. That was cool. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, and it's very possible I won't, I might do it a double up episode again, or a video, because I don't think this one's going to be very long. But I managed to, yesterday, which was Thursday, which was about when I wanted it to, finish up the Snow Charmer kit that I was working on. So here is the finished snowman, not cut out yet or anything. This beading down here, these hearts and the white beads, if you can see the purple beads, they all kind of sit kind of nicely. I only stitched one leg, so the bead is kind of slanted, but they kind of sit next to each other very nicely. I don't know if the white beads or they're more ecru, they're more of an eggshell kind of color, were just too irregular of a size, but there's these, I don't know if you can see, there's these, they look messy, and it kind of bothered me, and I just kind of had to say, forget it, I'm just going to do it as it is, and that will be that. But I love the little fringe. Look at the fringe on the, I love that. And a little heart. There's a little heart charm here sitting up on top of some beads. And then the hat and the wreath. Finally figured out which green was which for the wreath. But as you can tell, there's not much difference between them. And then the little hat, which is mostly beads, just a little bit cross stitch. I added this bow of beads. I got the idea from the last kit I did because it had the same kind of bows on some of the presents that were under the tree, and without it, it was the wreath was kind of plain, so I just decided to add it on a whim with some red beads, and I think it really stands out. So that is that. So that is ornament 3 of my ornament 3 of Ornament Insanity. That's completed. I'm probably going to FFO that this weekend, although I have an extra class this weekend, or workshop really, so I don't know how much I will be doing this weekend. I've just started, and literally just this morning, I was actually in the middle of a stitch when I stopped. This is going to be Mount Rainier Santa, which I have here. This is what it's going to look like. So that's all I got so far. I just got a little bit of around his collar. There are a lot of freaking colors in this one, and even one blended color, so there's a lot of color changes. I'm really hoping I'll be able to get it done in time. I have basically 10 days, I think, left to get this all done. This one and one other small one, probably about the size of the snowman. So yeah, so that's where I am on Ornament Insanity, and I will probably update you a little bit later on this week to see where I've gotten. Hopefully I have made a lot of progress by then. If I haven't, I'm in trouble. So that is it. I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye. Good morning, FlossTube. It just took a while to actually start recording there. Elisa here from Dragon Stitches. Another double episode for you guys, and I just wanted to show the progress I've gotten through on my 4th ornament in Ornament Insanity. I have a finish. Where is it? I have a FFO. I showed you this one before I cut it out and everything, but now I've got it all cut out, and so here it is. This is a Snow Charmer. Can't remember what it's called. It's called Snow Charmer or something. Mill Hill kit, little beaded wreath, very cute, and I finished it with some red felt on the back and a little bit of green ribbon for a hanger. That's going to be going to my mother-in-law for Christmas, so really stoked with how it came out. Oh, the little hat on her. It's so cute. So yeah, FFO. Then I think I showed you in the last video where I was at with my Mount Rainier Santa, which was for my sister, and it was only a little bit. I only had a little bit of the gray in the fur of the coat, which I didn't get much done on Saturday because I had a workshop for school. So, but on Sunday I stitched almost all day, and I managed to get all of his cross stitches done, or almost all of his cross stitches done Sunday, and then Monday I finished the cross stitches, and then yesterday I started beading, and today I am almost finished beading. So that's what he looks like. There aren't a ton of beads compared to other ones on this one, but they're all very densely packed, like especially here in his sleeve of his coat. So all I have left is there's these red petite beads which need to go in the blank spaces here and the blank spaces on his little sack, and there's some white beads that are going to create berries on these branches, but they're very sparse. There's not very many of them. But yeah, his sleeve is mostly beads, so I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get the petite beads in between all those other beads, but we'll get to that. Where do we get to that? I'm almost done, like I said. I'm hoping to get done beading today, and maybe assemble it today because I have all the stuff available. So assembling it today, beading it today, and then it will be finished. And then I have one ornament left to do, which is my mom's. Which should give me enough time because I think they leave on like the 24th, so I'm probably gonna end up seeing her. They're going to visit my sister over Christmas, which is why I had an extension on doing this one because I didn't actually have to have it sent out. So they're taking it with them. So I think I have to get it to them by like the 22nd, which is 8 days. So I'll finish this one today, then I'll have 6 or 7 days to complete the last one, which should be okay because the last one is small like this, not like this size. So there's not that big of a difference, but you know. So hopefully it will get done then. I don't see any reason why I should not, bearing, you know, catastrophic circumstances. So happy. And you can see I put up my gift over there so people can see it because I'm really happy with it. Really very happy with it. Yeah, so that is basically it. Oh, no, there was something else I wanted to show you. So I showed you this a little bit ago, well, in the previous part of this video, that this is what I got from one of the many beautiful presents I got from my Secret Stitcher, Secret Santa, that they were doing on Cross Stitch Finish Line. And it was this little weird thing, and it's supposed to be a thread splitter. And I'm like, I'll give it a try. So what you do is you take one end of it and you clip it like that to the end of the thread. You have to make sure that all your threads are actually held by the clip. And then here's the funny thing, you just let it dangle. Just let it dangle. I kind of let it rest on the floor a little bit while I get the tops, and you pull off how many ever floss or strands you need, and you hold them, and then you just pull, and you just pull, and that's it. That's it. That's how easy it is. No knots, nothing. It's an interesting little gadget, I gotta say. I'm quite thrilled with it because, especially with these flosses, for the mill kits, what I usually do for a floss is, and this is what I was told, you take one, you kind of gently, loosely hold the other ones, and you try to just pull out. Or you do this, which is what basically I did. But if you do this, you get this sometimes. And sometimes if this knots up the right way, there's no getting it out. And I had that actually happen a lot with some of these threads and these Mill kits. I had to completely get rid of full strands. Luckily they provide us with enough. But this thing is amazing. I love it. It super easy. I don't know where you can get them, but wow, that is certainly, it's quite a find. I'm quite happy with it actually. See, it's so cute. So that's where I'm at. Obviously not as much as you guys. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm down on myself because I have so many big projects that are about halfway done, and I'm working on these. So, oh, I also got a little bit of haul, well, digital haul anyway, a new pattern. I said it before, probably on here. I don't know if I said it on here, but I had decided after the debacle with Storytime Sampler from Frosted Pumpkin, my first mystery sal. I couldn't keep up. It was a disaster, and I swore that I probably would never do a mystery sal again because of the fact that I didn't like feeling left behind. I felt like I was, I felt like I was being left behind. I felt like I wasn't succeeding by getting my motif done every month. So, and then I started all over because I didn't even like it on the fabric I chose anyway. So yeah, big, just nah. Anyway, so of course someone had to come out and prove me wrong. So Brittany from Blimey Cat Stitches, I believe, is her FlossTube, is doing a birthstone dragon stitch along, mystery stitch along. So I couldn't really say no to that. I mean, it wasn't actually possible for me to say no to that kind of pattern, and they're really cute. Like the pattern shows, or when you go to buy the pattern, it shows the first month's dragon. So cute, little. I don't even know how little it is. It seems little. It's like it ends up being a grid with, I think it's 3x4. And a lot of detail. And then when I got the pattern, apparently it says there's no fractional stitches, and that surprised me because I thought for sure there was fractional stitches, but no. So and all DMC, so going to be fairly cheap to kit up. I'm going to use, probably, most likely, actually most definitely, I need to use up some of my fabric stash. Yeah, my whole like 5 pieces of extra fabric I don't have allocated for certain projects. So but yeah, so very, very much looking forward to that one. Probably as soon as I get these done, I want to start working on the frame for that one. So it means, of course, my other ones that are desperate to be finished are going to go again to the wayside. I would definitely want to follow along with this one, though. And I'm really stoked. I am really stoked because with the pattern, you got a list of the different months and which birthstones are going to be represented. And she picked Ruby for July, which is my birthstone. And a lot of people sometimes say Pearl or something else. I can't remember, but it's not. Ruby. Ruby is July's birthstone. I don't care what anyone else says. It's Ruby. I know for a couple of them, she actually has 2 different color sets, which is interesting. So we'll see about that. There might be a choice of which one to do. Yeah, so really excited about that pattern. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the other dragons because they're very, very cute. Very, very, very super cute. So yeah, so that's it. Another short one from me. I will probably be back next Monday, hopefully, and show you what kind of progress I've gotten done. If that's okay. Sorry, I'm itching. My ear keeps bothering me. It's very itchy, my earlobe. And that's it. I guess I will see you guys in another stitchy week. I hope you guys have a good... I have a thread hanging here. I can fix that. There we go. Sorry. I will see you guys next week then. And I hope everyone's having a great stitchy weekend and a great holiday season if you celebrate that. If you're not, I hope you're having this great stitchy week. I'll see you. Good morning, everyone. It's Elisa at Dragon Stitches. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday time and that all of your holiday wishes came true. We had a pretty quiet one. We pretty much stayed home. Family was pretty much out of town, so no family to visit. So we pretty much stayed home and went to see a movie and played board games. So that was kind of fine. We really like doing that. It's kind of a tradition. So what was I going to say? Oh, unfortunately, I forgot to take a video of the last ornaments I made for Ornament Insanity. I didn't even really take many pictures either. I just packed them up and gave them to my mom before she left to go visit my sister in BC because she was bringing one along. So I packed them right up, and as soon as I got on the elevator to get back up to my apartment, I realized, crap, I didn't even take any pictures or take a video for FlossTube. So I'm really sorry. They came out great, and I'm sure they were well received. I haven't really heard back, so I don't know, but I'm sure they were well received. So what have I been doing then? I have been stitching a lot, actually. My stitchy bug came back in full force last week when I was off from school, and because of that I dug into Eternal Sailor Moon. Doesn't she look good? She looks great on video. She almost looks like she's like an animation cell. It's great. The colors are so bright. So I did the orange in this hair, and then I did all the orange in the hair up here, and I think there was a little orange in the moon. And now I'm on the last orange, which is going to fill in these pieces here. Like you can see, I've already started here filling them in a little bit. This little dark orange, it's kind of hard to tell, but it gives it a really nice dimension, like really nice. There's some a little bit here, so this needs to fill in, a little bit here needs to be filled in, some here needs to be filled in, and then down here, and then in her skirt, that orange is also going to be filling in all these little gaps. So it's coming along really good. I got a lot of stitching done, actually. I was really stoked with how much I got done. So, super happy. Unfortunately, she's been put a little bit on the back burner for right now because I started this year's stitch along that I'm doing, and I think I mentioned it previously. And it is the Ingleside Imaginarium, which is the store for Blimey Cat Stitches. Brittany. Hi, Brittany. Love her so much. She's great. And she is doing a stitch along that has made me actually consider doing stitch alongs again, which I think I mentioned before. I tried one stitch along and it failed epically, so I have not been really in the mood to do any more since then. So after we went to the movies on Boxing Day, in Boxing Day here in Canada is December 26th, is when we have all our big after Christmas sales. And so I went to we went to the movie on Boxing Day, and my nearest Michael's basically is right next to the movie theater. So to save on transportation costs, I waited until we were going to the movies to get the DMC I needed for the stitch along, which is the Birthstone Dragon stitch along, and I'm really happy with it. I chose a fabric from Stash because I'm trying to really keep my costs down. I really can't afford any new Stash right now, but I have a lot of kits and stuff to keep me busy, so hopefully I'll be okay with that. I mean, there's lots of stuff that I really want to do, but you know, I can only do so much in a year, so I'm trying really not to have a no Stash 2017, except for I have to get, I think, one thread. It's a Rainbow Gallery thread, which I'm so PO'd because I kitted up Gypsy Queen by Mirabilia. You guys all saw that, right? And well, everything except for the DMC. I haven't gotten the DMC yet. That is going to be a later purchase. And I basically went through 1, 2, 3 stitch, and I chose the everything. Like there's a I'm sure all of you who have been to 1, 2, 3 stitch, when you buy a pattern, there's a list. It's like, would you also like to buy this? And basically a complete list of the specialty threads and DMC and all that kind of stuff. So I bought all the specialty threads and all the krennic and the beads needed, or so I thought. Apparently 123 Stitch does not carry, and people in my last video told me, does not carry, or a couple of videos ago, does not carry Rainbow Gallery. So they don't include it. So I have one skein of Rainbow Gallery Whisper thread, which I have no idea what that is, that I need to get for Gypsy Queen, and I really hate having to buy online for one freaking skein of floss. So I'm frustrated. That's probably gonna be a purchase later on when I have a little bit of money to actually get some floss online again. I hate spending $10 of shipping for like a $2 skein of floss. That's ridiculous. But I will have to do it anyway, so I might end up adding some other things to my order. But that's probably not going to have it for a couple months, so probably won't start Gypsy Queen until then. But I have everything. I have the fabric, which is gorgeous, by the way, and everything else, so I'm really stoked. Where was I going with this? I went off on a tangent. I'm really this is like my 4th or 5th try at starting this video, and everything just comes out sounding like crap. So, right, the Birthstone Dragon. So I went on Monday, and I got all the threads. Well, I got everything but 4 of the colors of DMC, because they were all out, which was kind of a bummer. And I came home and started bobbinating right away, and then I think I started it Tuesday night. And all we've gotten of the pattern so far is the frame. We get the first dragon, which is the Garnet Dragon, on January 1st, I believe. And so I really didn't want to fall behind on this one like I did with the Storytime Sampler by Frosted Pumpkin, which is still not done. Although I have an excuse for that one because I did lose it somewhere in my apartment. It's here. I know it's here. It's just where it is here, I have no idea. So I started on Tuesday. I stitched most of yesterday, and I started stitching as soon as I got up this morning. Well, after I took the dog out and put on a roast in the slow cooker. So supper's sorted. So I don't have anything to worry about really today until except for stitching, which is hopefully I'm gonna get the frame finished. So I will show you that now. Isn't it pretty? So the fabric is confetti from Picture This Plus in 16 count Aida, but it's crystal Aida, so it's sparkly. Isn't that wonderful? I love the modeling. It's very subtly modeled. It's mostly a yellow with some blues and pinks kind of mixed in, but it's very nice. I think it's gonna be a gorgeous backdrop for the Birthstone Dragons, because they're all really bright. Like, so here are the colors. So I got 2 rings of colors here. It's my first time using rings and bobbins, and I'm not sure I like it yet. I find with movement a lot of these come undone, like they pull out by themselves, and I just don't, it's frustrating. I like them having them all in one place and just taking it and unwinding it, and I kind of like that. They're all in order. Since I'm using plastic bobbins, I just kept the tag while I was bobbinating. I'm not sure if I like that either. It's kind of bulky and awkward, but the Sharpie on here wasn't really showing off very well, so I didn't like it. See, this is what I'm talking about. These keep coming undone through no fault of my own. They're just in basically a gallon Ziploc bag, and they just keep coming undone. So wonderful colors. Like, they're so washed out right now, but they are beautiful, bright gemstone colors. So I figured with this nice kind of buttery yellow background, It's gonna look fantastic. I'm having some issues with my stand. This wonderful stand I spent way too much money on because people have been making these stands out of PVC since I got mine, and making them for a fraction, like 10% of the price that I paid for mine. Like, that's how ridiculous mine was. Anyway, so I usually really like this. I usually really like my, my lap stand for stitching. Unfortunately, though, getting to these areas is really hard. It's great for stitching if your stitching works out from the center, but if you're stitching around the edges, it's really hard to kind of reach all the way over. I mean, I could switch hands, and I've been doing that a little bit, but this hand is more used to being on top. This one's more used to being on bottom. And so it's frustrating, and I'm considering moving it to a smaller frame, probably my 11-inch Q-snap, because I can get to all areas on this one. So yeah, I'm probably just about to switch it over to my Q-snap so I can, finish it up. This corner was hell to finish up. It was really annoying. And so, but it's unfortunate because I really do like the stand. It's frustrating because you get these tools and they're so expensive, and then using them it's not as convenient as you hoped. So, see, another one's come undone. I hate that. I really dislike how it does that. I don't know if it's these. I think it may be mostly these bobbins don't really grab the thread very well. Just kind of lays in there. Another one. So annoying. Anyway, I'm going to stop playing with this now because you guys don't need to be seeing that. Yeah, so this is my plan. I need to have this frame done for January 1st. It has to. So the next few days I'm going to be stitching this until it's done. And the only part I really have left is this outdoor part. There's like a design that kind of frames the outside. So I did it this way. It's really weird how I decided to do this. A lot of people were having problems with, or I saw a couple people on the Facebook page to share this design. They were having problems with things matching up, and so I figured this is a trick I learned from the Storytime sampler. I tried to find what was the inside frame and do that first and make sure that's complete, and then work out the outside frame off of it. My reasoning was, if I had to frog just these lines, that's not so big of a deal if they don't meet up. And also, as soon as you have one box, you have this length, so you know which way to go and how far to go. And so it was fairly easy to grow from the center and come out to this, actually. So I'm really happy. I didn't have to frog anything. Knock on wood. And now I'm starting the embellishment on the outside, which is going to add a lovely little touch. And I'm really happy to start getting this one started and do the first dragon. It's so cute. She's already shown the first dragon, the garnet dragon. It's going to look amazing. All in deep reds. And there's a reason I was a little iffy. I bought this piece of fabric when I bought the piece for Storytime Sampler, and at that point I was still really early. This was before I think I got into FlossTube, and I hadn't touched linen yet. I hadn't touched even weave yet. I got the Ada because that's what I was familiar with, and I got the sparkles because I have sparkles. I bought this for no particular pattern. I just thought that if I was going to order from this one place, I might as well get a couple pieces. So, and I thought this one would look really good. And unfortunately, the color swatch they have on the website doesn't really match what I got, which I was a little disappointed with it, but I was happy afterwards, because I think it is, I don't really like yellow, but I think I bought it subconsciously for this pattern, even though I knew this pattern was, I didn't even know this pattern was being conceived yet. But I think the fates were kind to me and kind of led me to this, because it really is the perfect fabric. I was a little iffy because I really don't like, after working with Even Weave now, I don't like the texture of Ada and how obvious it is that it's textured. But I think it'll be fine for this. And also, apparently there's no fractional stitches, so I didn't really need Even Weave for fractional stitches ease. So yeah, really stoked. Really, 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 really happy. So that's it for my stitching. A couple things I got for Christmas. So I got this, which I bet a lot of you are not going to understand the joy of this. So this is, of course I'm going to make a huge mess. Wow, I opened it the wrong way, obviously. So this, clippers. Yes, I am way too happy to have barber equipment for Christmas, but seriously, I do my own undercut. What undercut, you say? Yes, I know. I've been leaving it a while because I was so frustrated. I was doing it with my boyfriend's beard trimmer, which is about half the size of this. The blade's about that wide. So it would take me forever, and it was not designed to go through hair, so I'd have to do like a million passes, and it's pissed me off so much. But yeah, now I got my own actual clipper, and really actually kind of stoked about this one. So I have to get my hair done. I have to do my hair before I go back to school, because it is a right mess. Because at this length, it just sticks straight out, and that's just bad. So super stoked. My parents got me this for Christmas. It has a ton of attachment of thing. It even comes with like clips to clip up your hair, and it even came with like actual, scissors and everything. It's the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle. It even came with a cape to wear so you don't get hair all over the place. I mean, really awesome. Super awesome gift. Oh, I felt funny asking for this, but I'm so happy I got it. This is going to make such a difference. Maybe I'll go more than like 3 months before, doing my undercut again. So that was my first kind of big gift. Now, of course, it will not close on me. There we go. There we go. All closed up. Has a neat little carrying case too. Awesome. The next gift is one I've been wanting for so long, and it is right here, and it is a bag of holding. See? Bag of holding. If you don't know what a bag of holding is, Think Geek is a really cool shop that has a lot of geeky stuff. And a few years ago, they came out with the original bag of holding, which was like a satchel, and it was made out of a canvas. And I met several people who had it, and basically you could carry so much in that. The name bag of holding is basically an item in D&D called the bag of holding. I don't know why Dante is whining at me, but he is anyway. He can wait a few more minutes. The original bag of holding, name bag of holding, is from D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and it's a magical artifact, and it's basically a little bag, and it's like the TARDIS, bigger on the inside than on the outside, so it can hold like hundreds of pounds worth of stuff, but it's only this little bag that ends up weighing, I think, like 10 pounds maximum. So this company who created the bag of holdings, it is really amazing the amount of stuff that you can pack in a bag of holding. It's crazy the amount of stuff you can pack in a bag of holding. So they did the satchel, and then they did the executive kind of shoulder bag, which is a black faux leather shoulder bag, like Dante, enough. You're fine. He's trying to get my attention. And I actually got that 2 or 3 Christmases ago. Yeah, I think it's 3 Christmases ago now for Andrew for Christmas. And he uses it. He takes it to work. It fits his lunch, his water bottle, his everything that he needs at work. Can you stop, please? I'm almost done. Thank you. So, Hush, they created a purse version that I was not really about. But last year, I met someone who had one of these, and it is the Bag of Holding Con Edition. So, convention for those uninitiated. And it has so many cool features. Like, for one, first feature, this is Velcro. And you can get patches like this, which are also Velcro. And they just stick on. And it's really sticky Velcro. Like, crazy sticky Velcro. Thingy. And you can put them wherever you want. You can buy new ones, put them on, squish them out if you want different things. This is a patch I've had lying around for the longest time. It's a Targaryen patch from Game of Thrones. And I've had this for about 2 or 3 years now. I was given it to me, and I haven't really decided to put it on anything because I didn't want to permanently stitch it on anything or iron it on anything. So I was like, ugh. But when I went to Michael's on Monday, I decided to pick up some Velcro so that I could turn it into a Velcro patch. Ah-ha-ha. So now I can put that on here. So I already have so many ideas for cross-stitching my own little geeky patches and putting Velcro on the back of them and putting them on here. So many plans. I kind of want to do, you remember that Ravenclaw crest that I did into an ornament? I think I want to recreate it and make a Ravenclaw patch for this as well. That's only the first feature. Here's another nice feature. It looks like a cup or a bottle holder, and it can be if you close the bottom of it. But if you open the bottom of it, it's to hold all the posters or long things that you get at conventions, and it holds it out of the way so you don't have to forget them on, you know, put them down at the next vendor's table and then completely forget about them. It has an actual water pouch or water holder here. On the strap actually has a double strap here in the middle that is not actually, it's just attached by this. Sorry about that. I had to figure out what was making Dante whine. Hopefully he is settled now. So yes, the strap. They have a wonderful extra panel to the strap, which is not actually part of the strap. It's its own separate piece, and it's for buttons. Buttons! So, that's really neat, because sometimes you put the buttons on the actual strap. Well, I used to. But then the strap wears out or whatever. So this is cool. Very cool feature. It's also huge. Like, it has huge space in it. But here's the really cool part. It has a pouch made specifically for your tablet. So you can have your complete con schedule on here, and apparently, I haven't tested it out yet, but apparently you can actually use the touchpad through this. Shocking! And it's well in there. I mean, it's got Velcro here, it's got inside, it's got, you know, elastics to hold it in, so it's not going anywhere. And when you're wearing it, it has these straps, so you don't actually have to, you know, it creates its own little table, so you can use your tablet without taking off your bag, which, if you've ever been to a big convention, you'll know that's a pain in the ass. Having to find somewhere to sit down and a surface to actually do your stuff. It's annoying, and it's usually not really attainable, so super stoked. Super stoked. This was from my lovely, lovely boyfriend, Andrew. I love it. I love satchel type bags. I love these kinds of bags. They're my favorite. And it's really, I mean, there's a tablet in it, but it doesn't really feel really super heavy either. And it is extremely well designed. That's what I love about the bag holding bag. They are made to last. And I go through bags really badly, actually. I'm really rough on my bags, so super stoked. So yeah, that's it. So those are my favorite presents of this year, and I hope everyone had a fantastic time. And I don't think I really have anything else to say, so I'm just going to give you guys a Happy New Year's, and I will see you in the new year. And everyone stay safe, and all our best wishes. Okay, that was a little cheesy. I never know how to finish these things, so I'm just going to say, have a great stitchy week. Bye.